good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So every other week, I decided that we're gonna do these like travel straight talks, and for the first event, I was able to have one of my business mentors and partners, Miss McKenna Garganu, online with us. And today, I think I'll be here by myself, but I have a lot to share still, so still rock with me. This week, or like the past 2 weeks, inside of our Planet Marketing opportunity, we did a really cool boot camp, like a spring boot camp, sort of just like to get people excited and motivated about growing their business during the season, especially because travel is coming back. Everybody and their mother like wants to book a trip to go somewhere now. Everybody's on a plane, and it's really exciting. So it's a matter of getting people excited about their travel business since last year nothing much was really going on except like all of the professional development, right? So last year was a great time to get started in the business because you had the whole year to just soak up all of the knowledge and leadership training from the team, which is kind of what I did. I mean, I was still working and whatnot, but like every morning we have the inspirational morning vitamin call, and I won't say that I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to listen to it, but sometimes I do, and then sometimes I catch the recording and I keep my notes. And then Wednesdays we have a leadership call, leadership training call. Within our group specifically, Thursday evenings we have our team call, and then every Saturday, except maybe the fourth Saturday of the month, there are events to get people motivated about their business. I'm excited for the event coming up this Saturday, which is the Planet Locker Room, where you get to hear from people all across the world who are in the Planet Marketing business opportunity, and they're talking about how they're growing their team in travel and how it's making an impact for people all across the world. And so some of my updates from the spring boot camp. I know a lot of you probably saw me tagging you in videos, and you're probably annoyed like, Helene always tagging me in something. I don't care. I'm tagging you because I love you and I would like to work with you. Or, like even if you don't want to get started in the Planet Marketing business, but you want to be traveling soon, like I take referrals for travel bookings, but I'll always encourage you to sure. Okay, yeah, so I'll always encourage you to get started in the business for yourself so that you can earn your own residual income. Let me tell you, you earn commissions on car rentals, hotel stays, flights, and cruises. And just like another testimony from a couple that I worked with recently, they're on their honeymoon right now in Mexico. Staying at the fabulous Unico Hotel, and let me tell you, it is fabulous. And I was able to earn commission from that. And like I do this on a part-time basis because I'm still a scientist, so I'm in the lab every day, and I have to keep up my responsibilities there. I'm a golf professional, and I'm teaching on the weekends. I have my juniors, I have the adults, and I incorporate the travel business into. Hi, Josephine. Oh, all the way from Rwanda. Hi, how are you? But yeah, like you can include the travel business in anything that you're doing. And that's part of the reason why I think it's so exciting to like tap into the calls on the weekends, because it's the international locker room. So you hear about people all over the world and how the business is making an impact for them. And then to that point, just because I see Josephine on the line, Josephine is from Action Aid in Rwanda. And this past March, we had the UN CSW 65. So this is the Commission on the Status of Women that's held by the United Nations. And one thing that was a huge topic was digitizing businesses for women globally. And I think this fits into it really well. Because a few of the topics that they were mentioning were, how COVID definitely impacted women's abilities to make money during, like the unfortunate times. But if women are capable to have, or not capable, but equipped with internet access and things like that, and mobile businesses, then they could still be flourishing. And so this is one of those elements where Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel opportunity can be such a gift for women internationally. Okay. All right. So I have a few notes that I took down from our one of the sessions of our inspirational morning vitamin call. And that day they were talking about discipline. And I think it fits really well into what we were just doing the last 2 weeks with our spring boot camp. Because, you know, boot camps, tournaments, all of these things, like you have to do certain things in order to succeed, or like to, you know, earn your badge or like make the challenge. And it does, essentially what it takes is discipline and a coachable mindset. So there are 7 disciplines for entrepreneurial success. And I also want to say that even though I'm learning these things in a multi-level marketing business, I think all of the leadership training directly applies to anything that I'm doing in the lab, in the sciences, in my job in the sciences, excuse me. So I consider myself a leader. So everything that I do in one area of my business, it will always translate to the other part of my business because I'm the same person, you know, in all elements. So if I can develop or continue to express or continue to practice discipline in one area of my business, I can directly apply it to another area of my work and my business, because, you know, you're always representing yourself, you're always branding yourself, you're always marketing for yourself, promoting yourself, right, with the work that you do. All right. So the 7 disciplines of entrepreneurial success. And this is an ability that you have to be able to get trained by instruction and practice. And even if you don't think that you are a very disciplined person right now, don't be worried about that, because you can always become disciplined by instilling or bringing in simple practices into your daily life, right? And you do have the ability to remain disciplined once you start to incorporate those practices into your daily life. And so one thing that you sort of have to master when it comes to discipline is patience, because, you know, life is not easy, business is not easy. You have to deal with a lot of different people, personality types. And then you also have to deal with yourself. You may want to be excelling in one area, and you may, you know, like, I'm not really hitting the mark right now. But the discipline that you have to continue working towards it is really great. But then you have to also have patience with yourself in order to continue practicing your discipline. And one thing that they said that I wrote down is that when you master discipline, that's the motivation to stay on track. And that's the goal. So with anything that we're doing, it could be in your travel business, in whatever other business that you're doing. But mastering discipline will give you the motivation to stay on track. And then in our boot camp this week, so I said I'm going to just like relate it to our travel boot camp. It definitely helped this week because you see the challenges, you see the list of things that you need to accomplish, and you may go away from the list for a while, but always remember, like, hey, you know, I still have this assignment to complete, and then you get it done. Okay, so moving on. Like, there's so many good notes. There's just saying you also need discipline in identifying your ideal business partner, because like me, I make friends. Like, everybody's my friend, but I guess it's not everybody that you can work with, or not your personalities in a working relationship may be very different in like a friendly relationship. So you also have to have discipline in identifying your ideal business partner, and any other relationship, right? Within the company, there's a marketing plan, so we can stick to it. It's proven, tested. It has worked for all of the other leaders. You know, they're multi-millionaires within the company, and they have used all of the same training and all of the same tools to be able to earn the income and the lifestyle that they're living right now. So just not getting too ahead of yourself, right? But just going through like the daily things in order to get you there, and then you will continue to grow. because it's a system, and so you're just trying to master the system. And then one other thing that I wrote like all the way down to the end is that champions don't stop until they retire, right? So that's like a huge element of discipline in, like, at least to me. If you're a champion, if you have like a champion mindset, no matter what, you're gonna stay driven towards your goal until the end. Like, if it's not completed, we're not done yet, right? Yeah, so many really good stuff. I like long-term vision, so they did mention something about keeping your long-term vision in mind, and that's really crucial, because again, like we always say, business is not easy. It can be fun. It is definitely rewarding, but you always have to keep your long-term goals in mind. Like, what are you really doing it for? You know, like, we're not here for style. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a mission. You're working towards something. You want to achieve something either for yourself or for someone in your family, and you have to keep that goal in mind, like all the way through, right? Okay. And then I should share. I'm just trying to keep a track of time. Yeah, so I won't keep you guys too much longer. But those are just some of the things or tidbits that I picked up over the past 2 weeks since I've seen you here in Straight Travel Talk. And those are the things that help me. And we're welcoming, new team members into our organization, and I'm super excited for them. And I don't know, maybe it's like allowing me to take this whole like leadership feeling to like the next level, because now you actually have to care for people and guide them through and ensure that they are also successful. So looking forward to that like tremendously. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I had for this week. I don't really have any travel tips, except for a lot of people are looking for bookings right now. And one thing that I found has worked really well is to always encourage someone else to, sort of build their own bank, right? Because I can book travel for you, or I can teach you how to get started in the business so that you can start to bring in additional income into your household. And I think that's really important because someone said it a few weeks ago, like, I rather have a business partner than a client. And like, I resonate with that. Like, I would love to do this booking for you. I will take my time. I'll get you like all the best. But at the end of the day, like, you could be doing this like for yourself and your family too. And so this is the Planet Marketing Opportunity, and our product is Untitled Travel Agency, which is really awesome. Yeah, so like I did car rentals and hotel bookings this weekend, and I know like I have commission coming in, and that's pretty exciting for me. I don't know, like, this stuff that gets me going. And this week then I still have like my updates to send in for work. Like, the cycle just never ends, but it is fun, and so that's what keeps me going. So I'm gonna wrap up now. I won't keep you guys too long. It's been about 15 minutes, but this has been Straight Travel Talk with Helene. I shared some tidbits that I learned over the past 2 weeks in the Planet Marketing Opportunity. Shared some of the successes from our spring boot camp, which is really fun. And we talked today about discipline in business, and it translates to all areas of your life. And then also touched a little bit on the travel element, just by discussing the areas where you can earn commission on travel, and then how the residual income part of it comes from having team members who sign up with you for Planet Marketing. And yeah, areas where I earned this week. So it was pretty awesome. And look forward to seeing you all not next week Friday, but in the next 2 weeks. Okay, see you. Have a great Friday. Oh, and look at my ring. Sorry, this is a shameless plug for my friend. I'll put her website on the bottom, but it's so pretty. Okay, bye. Love you.